Yo. Alright, Spottem Gottem gets arrested. Hey, the 911 calls from RIchard Sherman. Biz Markie passes away. And our relationship topic. Are you gay or is your mate straight? All next.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story of my situation. I was talking to this girl from the US nation. The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short mini.
Yeah, that was Biz Markie. So, you know, he got started back in like 1986. You know, that's my era. And I was checking Biz Markie out, and he has a whole lot of like moves that he was making in the 80s and the 90s. So y'all, Biz Markie had passed away. What's up, Dreadhead? What's up, Terry?
Hey.
So we're just kind of going over Biz Markie's like whole career. I was like really astonished to see that he had done so good. And he had Goodwill, a little movies. In the 90s, I just remember him for just
but what I need, you say he just a friend. You say she just a friend. Oh, baby, you. That's my day, boo. You say she's just a friend. You say she's just a friend.
Gary, you remember Biz Markie from back in the day, huh? Did you ever see Biz Markie in concert?
Yes. And I've seen Will Smith, the movie he played in. He played in Men in Black 2.
Well, why you're not supposed to? The quiz not for you. You were supposed to.
Oh shit! Oh my bad.
Giving it all away. But tell me a little bit about when you saw him in concert. How was that?
Well, it was my first time. I didn't like him because I was like, why is this man making all this damn noise? I wasn't really hip to it. I was only going because I liked somebody. And that's the only reason why I went, because somebody bought me a ticket and I was trying to impress them. But after that, I started liking him because he was damn good, but I wasn't really into rap music. My parents is pastors, so I wasn't into that type of music. Right. So But he cold.
Right. Yeah. Now, Dre, you might be too young. Had you ever heard of Biz Markie?
No, I have never heard him. But that song
Um,
that he played, I heard that song. So I didn't know that's what
how
I've never heard of him.
Terry, turn your TV down a little bit, Terry, in the background for us. No, I'm sorry, Dre. What you had said?
I said, but I have heard that song. So that's who made that song?
Yeah, that's who made the song. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, so he's a rap legend and he did a lot of things. Looks like he got on with Lucky Charms cereal. He was in an episode of Empire in 2016. Yeah, and then he did a host of other things that I just was amazed. I knew about him, and I like hip hop and everything, but I just didn't think he had done all that. He was on an episode of Blackish, and he made the Washington Post. Like, he really got his props. I guess they gave him his flowers, as they say. But he had a really outstanding career, and yeah, beatboxing, all from making music with his mouth. So shout out to the legendary Biz Markie, and rest in peace. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let me see what we got going on today. Let's see. We going. Yeah, let's get into this 911 call. We got a 911 call. Then we're gonna talk about Spottem Gottem, and I did it kind of out of order. We talked about Biz Markie, and then we're gonna get into our relationship topic at the end. But let's try to get into this this video here, if I can find it, where this is the thing that I wanted to point out with y'all with this here video. Now, I know we want to talk about domestic violence on this show, and especially with domestic violence in the gay world. But what caught my attention to this was the manner in which this NFL player, RIchard Sherman, was behaving at his in-laws' house. And so that's what drove me into this story. But then as I'm listening, and you got to keep in mind that this guy's an NFL person. He's been having a whole lot of crashes to the head, and there's still being studies done on all of that. But he goes to his in-laws' house in rage, scaring everybody half to death. I get it. So just think of what the wife is thinking as she makes this 911 call, and just put yourself in her shoes as you hear the help you're supposed to be getting from the 911 operator. Let me see if I could bring that up for us.
911, what are you reporting?
I need officers to my house now. My husband is drunk and belligerent and threatening to kill himself.
Stop. What's the address? Are there any weapons? Stop.
No, there's no gun. I'm saying there are no weapons, ma'am. There are no weapons.
You need to stop interrupting me so I can get the information I need to get officers expedited.
I need officers here now.
What's he doing that you think he's going to harm himself?
He's being aggressive. He has sent text messages. I took the keys out. They're in your car. He's trying to leave now in the house. He's being aggressive. He's wrestling with my uncle. He's threatening to kill himself. He has sent text messages to people saying he's going to hang himself. He's saying that if the police show up, so please don't shoot is what I'm asking.
Okay, wait. Say that again.
He has no weapon.
He says if the police show up,
he said if the police show up, that he'll try to fight them. So they need to understand that he is.
Okay. Listen, what's your phone number there? Okay, and has it been physical with anybody there? You said he's trying to fight your uncle?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
How has it been physical?
He just tried to fight him.
Okay, trying to fight somebody and actually being physical is two different things. How has it been physical?
He's pulling out now. He's trying to leave. He's
okay,
what kind of car?
What kind of car?
It's a 2016 black Mercedes BB3425. Richard, please stop.
Boy. Hello.
BB3425. Richard, please stop. Please stop.
Is that a sedan, SUV?
It's just a black sedan Mercedes SUV.
Okay.
He's not going to be able to get out the gate. I cut it off.
What do you mean you cut it off?
I cut the gate. We live behind it. It's Richard Sherman. Like, ma'am, this is like emergency. I need officers here now.
Timmy, I'm handling this. You need to stop telling me that.
Okay, but what I'm
not going to slow help down.
He just
Talking
got
to
out the
me
gate.
is not going to slow help down.
Okay, well, what I need to know is that he
What's your name?
My name is Ashley Sherman.
Do you know what his date of birth is?
3/30/88.
Okay, slow down so I can understand you. What's the date of birth?
March 30th, 1988.
Does anybody need an ambulance there? You said it was physical.
No, we don't need an ambulance.
Okay. And he does not have any weapons or access to weapons?
No. No.
Okay, and how much has he had to drink tonight?
2 bottles.
2 bottles of what?
Ma'am,
A vodka and Hennessy.
Okay, hard alcohol.
it's alcohol. He's intoxicated.
Okay, sir.
He needs.
I'm only going to talk to one person, so please put the phone down
Well,
and
Look,
talk to
ma'am,
Ashley.
look, okay, is the sheriff on the way?
Okay, listen, it's over on dispatch, okay? Talking to me is not going to slow anything else down.
Someone gets killed, bro, like.
Okay, I'll let you off the line. The officers have the information. 911, what are you reporting?
Yeah, so what did you guys first of all, have y'all heard of Richard Sherman? Did y'all see that story at all?
Yeah, I did. Cause I'm into the football, so I definitely saw it. I really feel like the 911 operator, she was rude, like, the lady trying to get help, don't shoot, like, just trying to be explained, but she like, stop telling me this, and she just being very rude. And I know they said, when you're in the NFL, you have so many, like, you get those hits are impactful. So, a lot of them be suffering with some type, I don't know the name of it, but, head injuries and things like that, that I'm sure that may be what he's going through. Because I know the wife spoke out saying she want her husband to get the help he needs. But this, this woman trying to call for help, and that the operator to me was very rude. Very rude.
Yeah, I was just floored, and I guess I don't know if people were trying to put this story out like TMZ and all that. When shout out to TMZ, that's where I heard it first. I don't know if people want to get them their story credit, but I don't know if people were just trying to put this out to see an NFL player maybe acting poorly or whatever. But to me, the professional who was on their job to assist or supposed to be assisting, she was less than helpful. And bruh, like, that's what I wanted the story to be about, more about that. Do we have any other feedback, you guys?
He's probably suffering from CTE or some other kind of injury, and then you add alcohol into that mix, and then whatever else he may have going on. But the wife was just trying to calm everything down and make sure that he didn't get hurt in the process of receiving help. And the 911 operator should be terminated. She was not professional at all, and she did not help to de-escalate the situation.
I mean, the wife was literally like, "Don't shoot, please don't shoot him." That's a shame we got to say that when you call the police. When you come in, just don't shoot. You know what I'm saying? They be ready.
I commend the wife for keeping her composure, because I probably would have just cursed out the operator, hung up, and called and got somebody else.
Right. And then when she said her date of birth, I heard her the first time, March 19th or whatever. And then she was like, wait, slow down. It's like,
and that doesn't matter in the moment.
Not the time they exact your
when you call 911, they don't ask you. I mean, it doesn't matter the date of birth in a situation like this. And she was just not helpful at all.
And drinking what? 2 cups of what? You know what I'm saying? 2 cups of what? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I agree with you, T. I think she should be terminated, or at least they need to put her through some more training on how to properly, handle these type of calls.
Right.
So.
Yeah, even our viewer Betty used to be on the show actually, but she's saying, "Oh wow, I guess she hadn't seen it." What up, B? Thank you for supporting. All right, Terry, how did you feel about it? Did you say what you needed to say about the Richard Sherman situation?
It's how you say things to people. Her telling the operator, it go both ways. So both of them was kind of like, the operator was 100% wrong. Don't get me wrong, but the wife, it's all how you say things. The wife shouldn't. All she had to say was, "Please don't shoot him. He's been drinking." She did not have to say the words. He said, "If the police come, he's gonna kill them." So to say don't shoot them, they gonna come on because they gonna feel like they life is in danger. So she didn't even have to say that part. It's what you say. In some states, it's not how you say it. It's what you say. In some things, first of all, it's all she had to do was leave that part out. All she had to say was he's belligerent. He's been drinking. He drank 2 cups of blase blase, and please don't shoot. That's all I'm asking. Please don't shoot. Okay, one, I read the whole story. My kids is in ball. I like football, basketball, all of that. I read his story. He has been diagnosed with schizophrenic, so he's all over the place. And two, the operator needs definitely to go into training because nothing she did was professional. Nothing she said was professional. She acted like she was talking to one of her friends or somebody she she was irritated with the lady, first and foremost, you know. So that's my take on it.
I think the wife gave that information because she was trying to give them a glimpse as to what his state of mind was at the moment. He's saying he's a little bit out of it. He's talking about fighting the cop. I think she was just trying to paint a picture, which is normally what they will ask. They'll try to tell you what's the person's state of mind or something like that. I think that's what she was trying to do. And in the heat of the moment, she was trying to get help for the guy. I don't think she was really thinking about what she should or shouldn't say. And none of that honestly shouldn't matter. The lady should have just helped her and been more professional.
True.
And hopefully, like the NFL, look into his situation and not, because I think he was a free agent if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
But I sure hope, but teams still pick him up, for this upcoming season. And I feel like playing in the NFL, I know they have therapists, counselors, and things like that. So this will be a prime example of, getting these players help, when they get out there, getting all these injuries, to play ball. So.
Yeah, they don't receive enough care during their season or whatever, or when they're retired. They don't receive enough help.
Enough of them, right?
I don't know if I let my son play football.
You said you wouldn't?
I don't think I would. No. Mm-mm. I don't think it's what it does to your body.
Right. I know. When I was in high school, there was a guy. He was a quarterback for my school. He was really, really good. His senior year, there was an injury that caused him. He's not paralyzed, but he had permanent injuries because he had took a big hit. And he got permanent. As of today, he still have permanent injuries from that. And he was really good. He most likely was going to get some type of scholarship to go play at some type of college. But all that went down the drain. After that hit.
Yeah.
But like for me, if I had a son, I know it's dangerous. I probably would let my son, because I like that sport, honestly. Like,
I like football too.
it give me an adrenaline rush and all.
Right.
So I feel like I probably would. I mean, I know the risk to the game, but I think if my son was, into sports and things like that, I would let my child play.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so who is Spottem Gottem?
Spottem Gottem.
Somebody educate me, please.
Spottem Gottem.
I'm a millennial, but I'm one of the '80s millennials. I don't know Spottem Gottem.
He's a rapper from Florida. And most people probably would think that he's from the Miami area, but he's actually from Jacksonville, Florida. A lot of people tell me he look like he can be your son or whatever. I guess he's
he's a baby.
Yeah, he's young.
So what's one of his songs? Maybe I've heard of a song.
That bebop song. A lot of people be doing like.
Oh, that's his song. Him. Okay.
Yeah, that's him. But a lot of people be saying that can be your son. But anyway, he was recently arrested for an incident in Miami where he had a fire. Well, it was a warrant out for him because back in June he was in Miami and there was some incident that happened in the parking garage where Miami, that parking is expensive, but he got the money. But basically, the parking garage attendant said that they had to pay $80 to get out, and they was complaining about the price, and pretty much it's been allegedly he pulled the gun out on the guy and put the beam on him and things like that. So he had a warrant for his arrest, and they picked him up a few days ago. Plus, he got charged with being a felon in possession of a firearm. And when they picked him up he was actually in Miami at a hotel. When they picked him up, they said that he had a gun, firearm in his room.
All right. So he's 19?
Yeah.
He looked like he about 14, 15.
About 19, 20, something like that.
Okay. I don't have nothing to say. Does he have another song out besides just that one? Like, is he a brand new artist?
Like he's kind of new, but like I said, he became popular around, he really more known around this time about a year ago because of that. So he have other songs. Oh. I don't just listen to him like that, so I can't just tell you, hey, check out this song. But yeah, that beatbox, that's definitely known. So. But that's trailing tape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I wanted to we did the little rundown out of order, but I had started out with Biz Markie, but y'all wasn't on yet, but I wanted to go ahead on and do the tribute. I was just feeling it, man. I wanted to get that going, and I might have played it too early, but everybody's on now. And then y'all too young. I don't know. I know Tay might remember Biz Markie. I don't think Trail know who that is. And Marla said she remember the song, but she don't know the artist. Tanya, did you know who Biz Markie was?
Yeah, I remember the song. I remember his song, and they play his video like on old school hip hop, MTV. Yeah, I remember Biz Markie.
Yeah. Tay and Trail, y'all remember? No. Yeah. But anyway.
So that's the only song. Any other songs he had besides that one?
That was like one of the most notable, and the noises that he made with his mouth. But no, he had a lot of hits. He had a whole lot of hits, and I had him. Stay tuned for or not stay tuned, but I should say, after the show, I'm gonna post the little segment we have. I'm sorry, I had the wrong segment up. We get the right segment up. I had posted like a whole lot of his accomplishments and different songs. Oh yeah, he was on Hollywood Squares. Y'all remember Hollywood Squares?
No,
You mean hip hop squares?
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry, hip hop squares. And
Oh, hip hop squares. Okay.
for my generation, he was on the cover of Source in 1993. That was big. The Source magazine was big. You know what I'm saying? That was
I
big.
was 10.
Yeah. Well, sorry. Well, anyway, but if you was something in hip hop back then, you was on the Source. You see what I'm saying? And is that the one Benzino? It's not the one Benzino was the editor
I
of.
think he owns the Source, and then there was Vibe.
And it was Vibe. Yeah, shout out to Benzino. Man, Benzino made a whole, you know, that helped steer the culture. So I'm a fan of the Source magazine. And one of my homeboys actually he was in the Source, and I think he got 4 mics or whatever it was. Lavelle Crump, but you know, he go by David Banner, you know, but we went to school together at Southern, you know, back when he was the SGA president back in the day. So anyway, yeah, so that was a big deal. You know, you was in the Source, that was a big deal. And that was like not at 93, but you know, somewhere after 93, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been between 94, 95, somewhere like that. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, Biz Markie was the truth. You know what I'm saying? He had different little things, y'all. Y'all check him out. You know what I'm saying? We know a lot about Spottem Gottem or, you know, whoever else, the latest, you know, rappers, but let's go back to our roots and remember when rap wasn't just all about, you know, the game, when we had some other creativity things to say. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, that's Biz Markie. And shout out to the legend. Rest in peace. Anybody know when he actually passed? Was that today or was that yesterday?
It was yesterday morning.
I think, yeah, yesterday.
Shout out to the God. All right. Now, let's see. It's about, it's almost 7:30, but I wanted to give us a chance to get this little chat going, make sure that we get enough people on who ready to talk about the relationship segment. All right, we lost Tay and Trill. I hope they join back. But we got one comment about I don't believe this is accurate.
Oh boy.
You have to check my facts, but I'm gonna say no. I don't. He wasn't a member.
Unless he beatboxed for them, but he wasn't like one of the 3 members.
Well, there was a beatboxing member of the Fat Boys. He was fat, and he died a long time ago. But this was a separate rap artist.
So like 3.
But anyway, thank you for writing in, Betty. We're gonna double check our facts on that one, but I'm pretty sure that he was not a member of the Fat Boys. If you disagree with me, somebody up north no more than the South rap fan, you know, hip hop fan, you know, drop your comment. Derek, what you say? Was he a part of the Fat Boys? Do you know?
Okay.
You know? All right. Let's see. Coming up next. All right. The relationship topic, Dread, tonight, Tanya, is based off of something that we saw. So, well, let's go ahead on and get into it. I'm gonna play a little bit of the video. Actually, our other group member sent in this topic, and G Money running late. So let me see if we get it going. She may slide through.
I know y'all need an explanation about what I meant when I said that I have been in my relationship over 21 years and I'm still not gay, and my spouse don't make me get gay. To me, in my mind, being gay means that I am attracted to women and I want to do stuff to them sexually. Pump your brakes. That's where we stop. I do not want to do nothing sexual to a woman. Nothing, okay? Nothing. My spouse is the type of stud that don't want me treating her like no girl. You know, she don't want nobody. That's why she don't want no gay woman, because she don't want nobody who trying to put on her back, put it that way. and I ain't gonna try. I'm a straight woman. I come from the dome world and still love it. And well, even though we have to purchase ours, I still get it. I still get the.
Somebody asked her this? Why is she? Was that all she had to say? That was it? You're on mute. You're on mute.
My fault. So you think that there's more to the story?
I just didn't know if the entire video played.
Well, I mean, based on what she's already said, I mean, that's all kind of. She brought up "Touch Me Not." That's the topic by itself, and then she brought up, you know, the stereotypes in the bedroom. That's interesting. So, do we really need to hear more? Or I'm not here to condemn her.
I would like to hear the whole video. Yeah.
Well, when I saw it on Instagram, that's all it was.
I'm interested as to what
we have to find TikTok. Say it again. You have to see the whole thing to say what again?
I said the guy was taking notes. I wanted to know at what point did he start taking notes.
Oh yeah, he stopped. Yeah, he did. He was taking notes. You're right. At some point, he was writing it all down. Let me see.
That's where we stop. I do not want to do nothing sexual to a woman. Nothing. I want to do stuff to them sexually. And I'm still not gay, and my spouse don't make me get gay. To me, in my mind, being gay means that I'm attracted to women and I want to do stuff to them sexually.
Right.
Pump your brakes. That's where we stop. I do not want to do nothing sexual to a woman. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. My spouse is the type of stud that don't want me treating her like no girl. You know, she don't want nobody. That's why she don't want no gay woman, because she don't want nobody who trying to put on her back. Put it that way.
You're right, dudes.
And I ain't gonna try. I'm a straight woman. I come from the dome world and still love it. And well, even though we have to purchase ours, I still get it. I still get the.
Yeah, I don't know if there's more to it, but yeah, that's what she liked. So.
What that done, she was like, she's not attracted to no woman, because you're attracted to a woman even though you have a touch me not. You know, you still. To me, it has to be some type of attraction. She said that's her spouse, which means, you know, you have to be married, A. And then 2, she's performing sexual acts on you. So, although she's not a touch me not, to me, you like, you know, women. She was funny to me, though. I ain't lying. Like, just listening to her, she was funny.
Well, I mean... Hold on, let me see if Terry trying to say something. Okay, go ahead, Terry. You speaking?
I'm speaking. I'm speaking. She sounds ignorant as fuck, but she does have a point. Because most people think that gay women is all about sex, and that used to bug the hell out of me. People need to read for real, but. I do know a lot of women that a lot of straight women that mess with studs, and it ain't about the sex, but they only mess with that stud. Now, if she broke up with that stud she been with, she'll probably never mess with another woman in her life. You know, because she's attracted to that person. I don't know what the fuck gay is, because that was funny as hell to me.
You know, gay, like she must mean that she goes down, and it's still a, you know, a bit of a issue being known for going down, which is still taboo. So
Also,
maybe
a
she's
lot of
trying
studs
to
don't, but a
set it
lot of
straight.
studs, I'm sorry, a lot of studs don't like to be touched.
Yes.
However they feel, I dated a lot of old head studs that didn't like to be touched. That's fine. Okay, but she sounded real ignorant to me. But she do have a point. She's not gay because in her mind she's not gay. To her, gay mean having sex with another woman. That she has to put her mouth on another woman or blase blase. That's how she feel. It's a lot of women out there feel like my sister is one. She messed with my best friend, which is a stud. But to this day, she will tell you I'm not gay because she had sex with her, because she dated her. That was that. She wouldn't mess with another stud in her life. I think that's stupid as hell, but it's to each his own. You learn something new every day. I'm gonna say that.
Well, I don't think it's stupid. Because of the fact that some women might just find an attraction with one person. I'm gonna say, for instance, with me, I'm engaged. Um, my fiance, I was the first female she has ever had any dealings with. And she's always saying like after me, definitely like she's not, she don't like, women like that. So I guess I'm just lucky, I guess because I'm all handsome and stuff. She like me, but she's saying that she wouldn't date another female, and I definitely believe it or whatever because I know sometimes she like certain things I do like I guess my personality and things. She like see this is what I'm saying like at the end of the day she like although my appearance is of a guy she said
Tony, they not getting nothing else. They just had muffins.
um
They don't need no more
so
sweets
my appearance is of a
tonight.
guy, but
It's okay.
my personality is different thing when I have the moves is like a woman, and she definitely don't like that because she really don't like women like that. So, I guess everybody's entitled to how they feel, but the woman is kind of funny to me. Saying basically because she haven't touched me not, so she don't do certain acts on her spouse, that she's not gay or whatever.
Hmm.
What you say, Russ and Tony? I mean T. My bad.
I mean, I think it's up to the individual. I understand what she's saying. She doesn't like women. She's not attracted to women. She likes the person she likes. And maybe she likes that person for different reasons other than
Different
them
reason.
being
Yeah.
physical. It could be a mental connection, an emotional connection, a spiritual connection. And so maybe she doesn't want to define herself as gay because she doesn't identify that way. So I can relate and understand that. I'm not attracted to women, so I get what she's saying. You may just be attracted to a person for something else other than physical. So,
Physical, right? I
right.
agree.
So I think that's what she was trying to say. And I mean, she was funny saying it, but I think that's what she was trying to say. And she may not ever date. Maybe this is a one-time thing for her, and it doesn't work out. Then she goes back to the regular, scheduled program, men or whatever she said. She said she what? I was trying to figure out what did she say when she was referring to a man. She said something I didn't quite catch it, but it sounded like it was funny. I don't know, but um, yeah, I understand what she's saying.
All right, what you
And
say, Karen?
She
okay,
said I was trying to answer her question. She said she liked the dome, even though they use a fake one. She still get the dome, and she still like men. That's what she said.
Oh,
What is
okay.
dome?
And
What does dome mean,
a
Terry?
dick, a dick,
Explain for the
a
users in the
dick.
song.
As simple as
DOM
that.
means dick.
No, a dick. Yes, means dick. Yes.
No, don't
She
mean
liked the
hey.
dome.
It okay.
That mean hey, not
That's what I thought too.
I
No,
don't
it don't. She
understand it.
said, listen to her again. She said,
That's what
I
she
like the
said. That's why
dome.
I asked. That's why I asked for
That does not
clarification in the
mean
song.
hey.
To me,
No,
the
that,
dome doctor was head. Does it see what I'm saying?
Right. I
but
always
can we listen to it again? Can we see the video again?
Sure. So let me see
play the
what.
whole thing this time.
So
Play it all the way to the
okay,
end.
listen. She said, I like the dome and I still get it, even though it's fake.
all right, hold on. Here you go. Here you go. Let me turn the volume up. Terry, I'm gonna put you on mute for 1 second.
To do stuff to them sexually. pump your brakes. That's where we stop. I do not want to do nothing sexual to a woman. Nothing, okay? Nothing. My spouse is the type of stud that don't want me treating her like no girl. You know, she don't want nobody. That's why she don't want no gay woman, because she don't want nobody who trying to put on her back, put it that way. And I ain't gonna try. I'm a straight woman. I come from the dome world and still love it.
Oh, okay. I
and
got
well,
it. Okay.
Even though we have to purchase ours, I still get it. I still get the.
She was saying she comes from the dome world, meaning she's used to sexually pleasing a man. And then she went in to say, but even though we have to purchase ours, I still get mine. So that's what she was saying. Okay.
So that means DICK.
Right. Yeah, she's used to pleasing a man's penis, not a woman.
Yeah, she referring it to. That's why I put it on. See, we region. It's region things. You know what I'm saying? We're from South Louisiana, feel me? So down here, I'm with Trail. Trail, not to give up their location, they in South Louisiana in the bigger part. And even out there, they think, I mean, hey, that's what we think.
That's what she said. Because she was talking about pleasing a woman, and then she said dome, and then she went into the purpose of whatever part. So that's what she was saying.
Yeah, I think, listening to it again, I think that's what she was saying, being with a man. Once she added, the part like they have to purchase theirs, that's what let me know she was talking about being with a man.
So I have a question. So how does one define gay? What does that mean? How is that different if a person is bisexual, or is it different?
I think, in my opinion, I feel like a woman, even if they have messed with a female one time, that makes them bisexual. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna just say, oh, they're gonna do this because they messed with a female one time. They're gonna continually do that or whatever. But I feel like if you have done it one time, you're bisexual because you have messed with, a female.
Mm-hmm. I'm with Betty. I don't do labels. I only do labels on my clothes, not in my life. I totally agree. I think that's just too much to try to always put somebody in a category and say, because you do this or you feel that way, then you have to have this particular label. I don't believe that. I don't think that's true. I think it's whatever you feel in your life at this moment, that's who you are, and that's what you practice. And then if later on something changes, then something changes.
Right. I'm not gay. You better not want another woman.
Boy.
But yeah, so that's that's kind of how I feel on it. Because some people, like I think you mentioned earlier, some people might just like a woman for the first time because it don't have to be sexual. It could just be some type of bond that they have established, whether it's spiritual bond or just something that kind of attracted a person to that person, to a female, and that might be the only time. So I just wouldn't be like, okay, this is a lesbian. To me, lesbian is only like females.
So how is the difference between lesbian and gay?
Gay is for men. Lesbian is for women.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but people, just say gay, but that's really how it go. Like gay.
Okay, what's queer?
Queer is like those feminine, men, like men that's real feminine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Tay and Trey, y'all have a comment on this?
You did very good, Marla. You explained it very well. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You don't have to have all that pressure to say you're this or that, and you can do whatever the hell you want to do with whoever you want to do with at that chapter in your life. That's just what it is.
Mm-hmm. And and sometimes, like people, like they, you know, they have some studs that have kids, you know, their own biological kid, and I've even heard people mention, I don't know why they call themselves a stud because they have a kid, but to me, just because a stud has a kid, especially, you know, some studs, you know, depending on what age they have them and different things like that, I feel like that don't make them not be a stud because they had a kid. I don't know. People just have their own opinion on things.
So, what's the definition of a stud?
A stud is like, you know, me, like, you know, get fly, like, you know.
Oh, shit. Look, I'm trying to do all that and drop my earpiece. Can you hear me?
Legs up. What is a stud? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you define it? For you, your personal definition.
It's
Wait, she was still talking.
Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say like a mean, like, you know, a female, more dominant, you know, female, a non-feminine female. A feminine female is not a stud. You know, somebody like me. You know, but you know, everybody kind of have their own definitions of a stud too, because I know Tay, she might chime in on this. You know, one day we kind of all had this conversation. She said she wasn't a stud, she was a butch. But in the era, you know, they're a little older than me. Tay and Rush, they're a little older than me. But see, in my era, like butch, stud, kind of all was the same. Okay. So honestly, I would want Tay to get on there and explain what a butch is, because I kind of thought it was, you know, the same, but it's more of a dominant female. A dominant female.
Now, wait a minute. Now, what do you define dominant? Because a feminine female can be dominant.
Well, yeah, feminine female can be dominant, but like, you know, a person, you know, that
takes on the quote unquote male role.
Yeah. Okay. The male role. Hey, Rush, get back in.
Whatever that is.
See what you gonna say.
Yeah, so all right, like, okay, I got to get close to the screen. I'm not a creep. I'm trying to run the show, and I do understand I'm out in the camera, so my bad. But anyway, I said, like, for example, like other places they call I think they call us masculine of center. And I learned that from a chick on YouTube, Amanda's Closet. Now, she looks effeminate, but I think she male identifies, but she didn't really say that, or at least I haven't been watching long enough to find out. I feel like if you male identify, I don't know, you're a stud. That's what stud is to me. Like, you know, you got a little boy on the inside. I don't know. Now, then on Amanda's Closet, she also talks about male energy and female energy, which is awesome, and she broke it down.
But we have
both. Remember it all right now? but it made a lot of sense. Does anybody care? Y'all know anything about male and female energy?
I do, and we, as humans, we have a little bit of both. One is more present, but we have both, and it comes out of different times. Everybody is muted on me.
We really couldn't hear you. I was trying to get off the camera to see. You was all like garble. I didn't hear what you said at all.
Me? I said, as humans, we have both male and female energy, and it's just that one is more dominant than the other, but we can have either one at any given time. It just depends. But everyone has male and female energy within them. Tay and Trail, what do you?
I think butch women is more masculine than studs. to me, cause
There's a difference between the two.
it really is not. But no, not to me, not to me. And when you look the word up, they both give the same definition. But um, I don't feel like it is. I've dated Butch, I've dated studs. They all the same to me. It's more masculine. I've dated studs that strictly identify themselves as a man. If they can have the sex change, they would have did all of that. But they felt just like transgender people feel like they should have been women all their life. The studs I've dated felt the same way. Um, so I think they both the same to me. It's just a different name for them. Butch is back in the day. I'll be 50 in a couple of months. And, that's just back in the day. Now it's stud. So,
Right.
Yeah, and and
I
I
don't
know
know. I love studs. I don't like feminine women on no level for this dating them. I've only dated studs because I like women and men. I wouldn't date men, but I'm just saying I got 4 kids. So at one point I loved being with men. But I like the fact that I like studs. You know.
Mm-hmm. Tan Trail, y'all on mute. Oh, they gone.
and see, I so wish Tay could have chimed in on this conversation. Um, because she hold on, I got something for you. She had said she wasn't a stud, that she was a butch. So I would here you go. You too. I would have loved to hear what she said as her definition of the two. So maybe
Can
she
I?
may join back in and we can get her viewpoint of how she feels.
All right.
Can I ask a question? How old is she?
I would say she's probably about um 44, maybe about
44.
44.
Hmm. I was going to say maybe because of maybe the generation she was raised in or back. I don't know. She would have to answer that, but she's cute as hell, whoever she is. All of y'all nice looking. No disrespect to
All
y'all
right,
wives,
Trail.
engaged women, or none of that. No, no, no. But it could be from her upbringing. You never know unless she speak on it. But
Oh, there she go. Tay.
oh, that's what y'all talking about. Okay.
What?
Oh, we want to hear what you what's your
I'm sorry.
definition of a butch?
Huh?
What's your definition of a butch?
Of a who?
A butch.
Butch versus Stud.
A stud gets dick every now and then. A stud, I mean, they play a different role. Sometimes they want to be a man, sometimes they want to be a woman. They kind of like a soft guy or whatever.
Okay.
Nine times out
Hold
of
on.
ten, most of they old ladies they film usually like one them. Um, a butt
Okay.
a butt's not getting no yikes. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They're lesbian, they
Okay.
gay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting no yikes. Um,
They're not getting what?
they're not getting no yikes. They ain't getting no meat.
They're not getting the
There's
dome.
certain
All
there's
right.
certain things in certain ways they like to be touched. Most of the times you can't touch them. Like me personally, like I mean, at first I didn't like to be touched. You know what I'm saying? Um, then I mean, fuck, I like to get laid. So what? It just really depends. But I mean, as far as like touching my breasts and all that or whatever, nah, I don't roll like that. You know what I'm saying? Getting the yank, nah, we ain't rolling like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause if I feel like if I could do that, then I might want to just be with a man. Nah, also like, I mean, a bunch of more like dominant too. You know what I'm saying? Like adopt the dominant part in a relationship. And I mean, I get a lot of bisexual women. You know, um, But I mean, it's just different. And then you got like I got bisexual women that like want to have sex with me because they don't want. I mean, they just don't want. They want to meet. You know what I'm saying? They just want a bone or some shit like that. Some of them just want me to give them the meat. Like it's just different. Like different. Like they might want their husband for the meat. You know what I'm saying? And then come over here by me and be like, they want me. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? They want a bone. So that's enough, or you need some more?
Whatever you gotta say.
I just want to stand up for the studs that don't want no yike either. I can't stand these breasts. I want them. So you ain't alone in it. I just thought Butch was a little before my time. Butch and the Sons Dance Kid or whatever. Butch, I don't know. It just sounded. I don't identify with it. That terminology, but the ideology is the same.
Right, and look, I was about to explain to T. And do you know there's some studs? They have this thing called stud for stud, where two studs actually date each other.
I know a couple.
But yeah, they have that too.
But let me ask a question. Does it matter who you love? Whether it's another stuff, does that matter?
To me, and I'm, for those who like it, I'm not going against them or nothing like that. I wouldn't, because I look at like a stud or a butch or whatever, kind of like, they play the man role. I couldn't date a stud. Like, that would just be so uncomfortable, and like, it's like I'm kissing on a man or a boy or something. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
But what is the attraction there then?
Huh?
What do you think the attraction is then?
I don't know. Maybe we'll get a stud for stud couple, on here that may, want to come in one day. So I can't say what the attraction is, because I don't know.
Listen, I don't want a bunch of boy on boy action. If I wanted that, it would be open up to everything. We this girls on girls. Oh, yeah.
But technically, they are girls, right?
That's girl on girl.
You know what I'm trying to say.
I
need some feminine energy. Need some feminine energy. I don't know. If they come on here.
T, come on, help my back. Help my back, T.
No, wait, so they're lesbian. So according to definition or label, they're lesbian, right?
Well, I don't know. I think they just tomboys that dress in boy clothes.
That like
so
what is your tomboys that dress in boy clothes, but they're still female? So if we're going to do a label or definition, they're lesbian, right?
Right, but
they might identify as a bisexual type of chick or something. I don't know, man. I got to see. They got to represent themselves. That's just that's how I saw it when I see them. I don't like it. It's not for me. I'm not dissing them, but when I say it's not.
Okay, so no. So what
dress up?
Well, wow. What is the name of your show? Free to be me, right?
Yep. Man,
so they are free to be whatever they want to be. So if it's two studs, it's two studs.
I just say what I feel. Everybody got y'all on here. I ain't put nobody on mute. You ain't dropped off magically.
Okay.
We're not knocking them or anything like that, but we just saying that's not.
That better be the same doctor. I mean, the same. Oh, sorry.
It's up to. I don't knock nobody, but that's what I think it is. I think from what I be seeing, I think they just like the fashion. They just doing it. I don't know.
They like the fashion.
Yeah, I don't see them as being,
But it also can go back to what y'all friends just said. Studs like to be hit, like they like the dome. So maybe both of them like.
They just be gay. It's crazy. Like you could be anything. I'm not tripping. I'm really not, but not for me. I'm just saying what I like. I like girls. I want girls. I like feminine energy. I want some more feminine energy. You see what I'm saying?
So do you really think, and this is for everybody on this panel, do you really think that you can date a straight girl and she just, a straight girl that's never been with a stud? Do you think that you could really be with one and marry one and they be happy with just you?
That's me right now.
That's you right now.
Figured out what she done figured out in life. She done lived. Yeah. Maybe so.
Okay.
I can do that. You know, we rolling like, you know, we about to move till the wheels fall out. So I definitely can. I know, you know.
Can she be monogamous? That's the
I have no
Terry,
that she's gonna cheat on me with no man or no other female.
Terry, now
Okay.
you open up
Right.
another very
No other
interesting
female.
box. Is one person really designed to just be with one person? That's the true question. Like, who
That's a
says you
good question.
just be with one person for the entirety of your life? Life is a long time. Probably everybody on this call is going to live well into their 70s, you know, God willing. So that's a long time. So you have to ask the question, is it really one person just for one person?
Yes.
That's a whole different conversation.
Yes. It truly is. Now I truly believe that my soulmate gonna come one day, and I'm gonna be with that one person for the rest of my life. I'm gonna marry her, and we're gonna live, our life. Whether it's happy ever after, but we're gonna be together, and it's just gonna be me and her. I believe that in my heart. I really believe that.
Now you bringing up another good point now, Terry. A soulmate. From my understanding, spiritually, a soulmate is a person that comes into your life that you have a connection to. It's like a person that first time you see them, you feel like you've known them, for your entire life, but you just, physically meeting them at the right time. So, are you really supposed to be with your soulmate, or is that just a person here to teach you the lessons you need to learn in life? A lot of soulmates don't end up together, and sometimes your soulmate is like the person, maybe you shouldn't be, but that's your soulmate. You have no other connection that you can explain except with that one person. But is that really the person you want to be with? Should be with?
I believe if my wife hadn't have died of cancer, I think we was gonna be together for the rest of our lives. Because we was together for 9 years. Anytime we had a disagreement, not an argument, a disagreement, we went into the other rooms to cool down before we talk because I have a very disrespectful mouth that I'm working on. So I really believe that a person's soulmate is out there. Now, do I believe a person's soulmate is out there that's never messed with a woman? You have to be gay. Just I don't know. Everybody got their own opinion about things, but me, I think, and kudos I'm learning everybody's name, to Dreadhead and her fiance. She got one that's doing it, so she's a living witness. But I just think, I don't know. I just think, being a straight woman, being with a stud that's been with women, and this is her first. The love is strong, and that kudos to them. The love is strong.
So you think that maybe a person in that situation maybe doesn't know what they want and they're just experimenting, for lack of a better word?
I know the young lady I just broke up with was with a woman that was straight, and they was together 7 years, got married, and the girl said it wasn't enough anymore. She wanted a baby. She wanted to have a baby. She didn't want to adopt one. She didn't want no inferno, all of that. Uh, she wanted to be fucked and had a baby, and she cheated on her and got exactly what she wanted. You know, so I don't know. 7 years they was married. So.
Well, were there other issues though? Because I mean, she pretty much probably felt that way deep inside before they even got married.
And she probably did. That's the topic that I just asked. Can a straight woman really be with a stud for the rest of their life? Really be with a gay stud for the rest of their life? Can that really happen?
I sure wish
And can the stud in her mind mentally, do she ever feel like, damn, is she ever gonna mess with men again? Or is she cheating on me for men? Do the stud think like that? You know?
like I'm
Dread,
gonna
have you ever had those thoughts?
with my fiance, no, I've never had those thoughts. I have
Amen.
dated plenty of women that I've been the only stud that they have messed with, had dealings with, and it'll just be fun for them. You know, it'd be fun. It wouldn't not be nothing serious, and we'll just do our little thing, for about a year or so, and then that's it. Because I know ultimately that they like me, and they verbalize that they couldn't spend the rest of their life with a woman and all this and that. And I was cool with it, because I was a little player back in my day, you feel me? So I was cool with it. So I just played along with it. But with my fiance, it's something totally different. Although I'm the only woman she's ever dealt with, I know she wouldn't cheat on me with a man or a woman. Definitely not a woman, but I know for sure not with a man.
So you feel secure and confident in your relationship.
Definitely.
Right.
Well, that's important.
Right. So answer this: what made her different than the other women that you feel that?
Your mic on?
Well, basically, when I was dealing with them, they just told me.
They verbalized it. Okay.
Yeah, they verbalized their actions, and then even with us hooking up, it was just that they always basically just wanted to have to say that they had that experience of being with a female, so that's kind of how it
went. Okay.
What were you saying, Tay?
Me personally, I don't date gay women or women that's I date straight women. I like to turn out. So
me too.
I mean,
Me too, Tay.
You said what?
You know what I'm saying? I don't go for gay women. I like the women that claim they straight. They can't be touched. It's strictly dickly and all that shit there. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna never mess with no female. I like the challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But I mean, yeah, it could be done. You can find your soulmate. I mean, I feel like I found mine. It just took me some time to get there, but you gotta go through it. I mean, also, when it comes to the baby and stuff like that, too, the women that I was dating, they had a child before. They was messing with niggas. So fuck, I went got them intimidated. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you want a baby? All right, cool. We'll make a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted buku kids, so it is what it is. But, yeah, it could be done. It's all about what y'all put into it.
Mm-hmm. Now, can you have more than one soulmate?
Can you have more than one soulmate? Mm-hmm. No, I don't think so. I think you can lust and you can love. You can lust, you can love, you can question. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think you can have more than one soulmate.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like if you got a soulmate, that's just one person, in my opinion.
I feel like a soulmate is somebody you can answer their question. You can ask a question, they're gonna answer. They can finish that question for you. You know what I'm saying? They know what you thinking when you ain't like. You could be thinking something, and then here they pop up and say whatever. Like y'all just had that connection. When y'all together, it's just y'all feel like y'all one. It ain't no interference or nothing in the frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like you just become one. And like me personally, like I had to go through some shit. I thought I was in love with the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was in love with a motherfucker, and I just knew, this was gonna be my. You know what I'm saying? And come to find out, all she was doing was preparing me for what was next to come. You know what I'm saying? So, in other words, I tilt my head to, even after I fucked up a couple of times, but still, because if not, I wouldn't have been where I am today. Okay.
I agree with that. The last person can prepare you for the next person.
Yep. I feel like that. Like I felt like, oh man, I found whatever in this little chick. Man, come to find out I ain't had shit. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time, all she was doing was preparing marry me, you know? So, and I found something better. Somebody who, you know, like on all different levels. I know you see how this watch is coming. You gonna go through all that water online?
I'm sorry. I didn't go through.
Dang.
I love you too.
But yeah,
I thought it through the car.
All right, Russ, what you have to say?
I don't know. I was vibing. I was trying to run the show. Anything in particular? Let me see. I'm on. Oh, okay. Let me see. We got some comments I haven't read. All right.
But what?
Doc Morgan says, true, but what sucked in the end is wasted time. Oh, wasted time.
That's true.
And she goes on to say, Lord. Now, I'm not really certain what part that was because I was slow on my comment game. I'm going to get better. And then Kendra says, yeah. So, sorry about that. But thanks, Kendra. All right. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like it might be wasted time. And so then when you feeling like that, man, you just need
Wait, what point you feel like might be wasted time?
I don't know.
Like you say,
like I ain't never been with a gay girl before. I want to try that out. Everybody been.
I don't like that. I feel like women like that just like be liking just like studs and shit. They just be like stud crazy to me. Like, oh, it's a stud, you know, and then it just be like the likelihood of you getting cheated on is greater than being with a woman and this is their first time being with a stud.
So you think so you recognize the difference between somebody wanting to do something versus somebody needing to do something. Like if you are a gay a lesbian, I don't know, whatever. Okay, a girl that like girls and you always do that, then that's just you need to do that. That's your need. But if you make a conscious choice to be with one, that's a want, and that's different. I think wants are more valuable in some situations than needs, because when you need something, then you just desperate. You don't care where it comes from, how you get it, when you get it, because you needing it. But when you want something, you thought about it, you taking your time, you weighed options, and it's a choice.
I'm listening to you. I'm moving. Say the last part again, like the last.
I agree. That's well stated.
The last part?
All of it. Well stated.
I'm not on it. Oh, hold on, guys. Look, I didn't make it home.
That's how I feel.
Look, I didn't make it home, and I want my fiance to answer the question about, if y'all don't mind, about, the whole little, I did my whole spiel. Like, I feel like she wouldn't cheat on me and all this and that with a man. So I got her right here. Let's see what she got to say.
All right.
Turn the light on.
You putting the camera in her face.
Right. I got a gown and everything.
You say, here, talk. Okay.
How y'all doing?
Mm-hmm. Hello. How you doing?
Hey, so what's the question? Who have a question for me?
I don't know what she I'll say Terry. Okay, Terry said take her off mute. I think Terry may have had the question.
I don't see Terry.
I think she was gonna ask her like have she ever cheated on her or thought about cheating on her, anything like that. Since she
Oh
been with
yeah, that's
Dre.
right.
Yeah,
So, since you haven't been with a
Marla wanted
female
to ask.
before,
Yeah.
yeah, since you haven't been with a female before, do you think making a commitment with one would be sufficient for you? I think that was kind of like what you were
Um. Okay. So this is my first female relationship, and I think we've talked about this on past shows. Um. And for me, like Terry says, she'll be 50 and however long. Me too. I done had my kids. My kids old. I'm settled. I know what I want, and she what it is. I mean, if I want to be with a man, I'll be with a man. This my choice. But I don't feel like I need a label. I mean, nobody's gonna label me as gay, lesbian, bisexual, whatever. So, I feel that she's my soulmate. I feel that we're gonna be forever. But let's say something happened, anything happened. Um, I wouldn't date another woman. Like, this was it. And I would be honest about it. Yeah, I did it, and I did it for however long, and I married a woman, but I don't want another woman, and I feel it could be done. I mean, at
But
the end
you
of the
read
day,
it. I don't want another one. After this one?
to me, at the end of the day, everybody do what they want to do. That's your choice. So if I chose to if I decide I want to go be with a man while I'm with her, what's the purpose of wasting her time? I mean, we've been doing this for, you know, 7 years or more. I mean, I just feel like we can do it forever.
Oh, baby.
So can I ask a
Yes, you can ask a question. I'm right here. I'm sorry.
question?
Sure, go ahead.
So if you would, because I feel the same. I'm not with nobody now, but um, I know I would never mess with another man. But if you would never mess with another, if you speaking, I'm piggybacking on what you said. If you would never mess with another if you would never mess with another woman, if something was to happen between you and your fiance, if you would never mess with another stud, what's stopping you from doing it? You know what I'm saying? What's stopping you from doing it now?
Because I don't want to. And I have a
Okay.
great relationship with the person that I'm with. So why should I? What's my reason? We do everything because we want to do it. If I
Okay,
want
no,
to go,
no,
if
no.
I
You know
want to
what?
go,
Let me rephrase that. And I truly apologize. Let me rephrase that. So, if something was to happen, and I'm just piggybacking off what you said because you said if something was to happen. So, if something was to happen, um, why not? If y'all wasn't together no more, why not date another stud if she made you that happy? You don't think another one could make you just as happy?
no,
No. Okay.
no.
Well, thank you.
I think she's saying it's the person and not the woman.
I get what she's saying, but the thing
No,
No,
is,
no,
that's it. I think that's what you're saying.
yeah, it's the person, and
it's the
my
person.
thing is,
Okay.
yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Okay. Okay. I got you, girl. I got you.
What were you saying, Trail? You were saying something? I think.
No, she focusing on driving right now and not running through no more puddles. Shut your ass up.
Okay.
Oh, and
So
then my
after
What you
this,
was Go ahead, mute it. Okay. Go ahead. I mean, y'all go ahead.
so I was going to say this. What made you say your feet dread was the one? Because I know you've seen other studs in the past in your life or whatever. What made you say I'm gonna give her a chance? Because you're a beautiful young lady, so I know other studs and probably tried to get at you or whatever. What made you say this is the one?
because basically I don't play with people, and I don't want nobody coming up. I'm not attracted to nobody. I have a very mean demeanor.
Okay.
So, to me, people approach you when they feel comfortable. And I don't make people comfortable to approach me. And I think what happened with us too is that we end up oh shit. We end up she's so fucking full of herself. But
That's right. That's right.
We end up we worked together at a job that we had. So she knew I didn't like girls. And I think what happened, our story is long, but at the end of the day, we got together, and we gonna be together. We have a long story, so
Amen. I understand.
Get into the part of how we, but it happened. This what it is.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. I think it was the dreads,
That shit gotta come out.
I'm not cutting my hair.
She got a year. She got a year to be dreadhead and tatted.
Oh. See, I cut them all off?
I'm not cutting them
yes,
off.
She gotta cut them all off.
Man, look at my head. My head shaped funny.
It's shaped funny with that on it.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna go all the way bald, like a low cut.
Oh yeah, like she want them to go all the way.
Oh, okay.
But it's not about to happen right now. So.
Well, she said a year, not right now. So.
A year, meaning like by our wedding is a year in about two weeks. So that's why she's saying.
Oh, you gotta have him cut for the wedding.
But why she don't like him again? It's too much to maintain, or what's going on?
I don't want him. It ain't too much to maintain. It's time for a change. She moving in adult and maturity hood, so she gonna get rid of them. When she go back to the office, she don't need her dreads.
Just keep them so you can throw them back in when you're ready.
Right, I have to keep them.
Just put them in a bag, dog. Just put them in a bag. Just put them in a bag.
Put them in a bag like you do your wisdom teeth and put them in the closet.
Right.
So how y'all feel about adding somebody into y'all mix?
Well, I'm very big on polyamorous.
Into your relationship?
Yeah.
I'm the wrong person to ask because I'm big on polyamorous. I've always had two lovers. We always lived together, except when I was with my wife. But I'm big on polyamorous.
Okay.
So you would just want two?
Yeah. My wife wasn't going for it, but okay, I'm gonna do what she said. But I'm big on polyamorous, so.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a person that likes sharing. Like I like threesomes. I like sharing. So that's an easy one for me.
If they come in at trial, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to take trial homes, and we both gonna have to take them home. It's 2 for 1. They're trying to take me home, I'm gonna have to take her home too. The 2 for 1 over here. I ain't saying you ain't coming home. I'm just saying. Oh. We ain't going home. We're going right now to a hotel. We're going to the hotel. Oh, it's right now.
Yeah.
So that's an open relation. That's swinging. Well, not swinging. That's an open relationship.
Yeah, it could be swinging. It could be swinging. I used to swing, so it could be swinging.
We do not have an open relationship. We just like to have fun.
A hotel. I thought I heard hotel and somebody taking me back to the hotel.
Oh no, I said about taking them to our house. She said they're not coming to our house. We're gonna take them to the motel because they leave the light on for you. So no, we don't have an open relationship. We just like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy each other. Sometimes we might want to add somebody to it.
That's an open relationship. Well, okay, so I guess
No, see,
what
no,
definition
No,
of
that's
open
not an open relationship.
yeah,
That's
I
not
would
an
say
open
open is
relationship.
Right. Okay, open relationship is when you go out and see another person and you're significant
And
other.
the mate go out and see another. That's an open relationship.
What they doing? Just having good old fashioned threesome.
I think
Huh?
But you gotta realize when two people lay down, somebody gonna get up with feelings. You could say all day long it's just a sexual thing. Two people lay down, somebody gonna get up with feelings.
That's because
Oh, that's also
that's
true. But at the
because
end of the
lust
day, know your role and play your part.
Right.
and that's because lust and love people misidentify lust for love.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
True.
so. Rush, you been listening? Huh?
Say that again.
I had to go run downstairs.
Oh, I was asking Rush has she been listening?
Oh.
What I miss? What's up? What you want me to answer?
No, look, Tay say they gonna bring him to the hotel, leave that light on.
Hotel, leave that light on.
You know how you be like, at the hotels when you bring in somebody else into your relationship, the trail say they ain't coming to the house. They
Oh,
said no, they going to the motel where you leave the light on.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's
No,
smart.
I said we're gonna bring them to the hotel sick. So they leave the light on for them.
Oh, they leave the light on.
Not okay.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
I
threesomes. I mean, but you gotta have some rules. And I was listening to T-Pain today. Just crazy, like a couple hours earlier. He was on 105 Breakfast Club. And he was saying how him and his wife got it, but she do it all. Like, it's all on her. And if they ever do it outside of each other, that's considered cheating. And they got it to where they're not in a personal space. Like, it got to be something off, and that person, no feelings. When feelings get involved, it got to end. You got to find another person. They already got the rules established. And
That
the
sounds like
wife controls it all.
cheating on the show.
The wife controls it all. So
Come up with cheating on the show.
So is it just like a random person you may meet or somebody you already know, and then
they got to know a little bit.
Like,
yeah, they want to get to know them, see how they roll. I guess.
They going to get some kind of STD test prior to? Does that matter, or is it just however you feel about the person?
Well, let me tell y'all something. I was married to a guy. I was married, and I wanted the polyamorous thing. So I hipped him to what it was. He found someone. I told him, I miss being with women, blah 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 blah. So he was like, "Well, what you want to do?" So we got someone. We sat down. I thought we had an understanding because it was boundaries. He knew someone. I met her. She was cool. So I moved her into our home. When we go places, family trips, whatever, my family be like, "Lil Terry, who is that?" All in your husband's face. And I'm like, "Oh, that's our girlfriend." I left it like that. Now our boundaries was one, we did the test. We went and got STDs. Everybody was clean, blase, blase. Well, the story was if she step outside of this marriage and sleep with someone else, it's completely done. And it was great. I'm not gonna lie, guys, it was great for the first 2 years. Like, if she needed anything, she had to come to me, clothes wise, shoes wise, anything. She could not cook dinner in my home. She lived there. She could not cook dinner because I'm running this. This is my house. You here? I liked her. She was cool. And she stepped outside of the circle and was sleeping, having sex with someone else. And she didn't even work. I worked, my husband worked, And then I quit my job and opened up a daycare out of my home. So she helped me with the daycare or whatever. And like I said, this was going great for 2 years with her. And when she stepped outside of the marriage and started having sex with someone else, it was like, no, that's not what we talked about. We said if this happens, she has to go. And she had to go. I put her out. It wasn't no sugarcoat none because I don't sugarcoat none. I found out. I had pictures of what they was doing. Um, and my husband was not happy with it. He said he was. He stood there in my face and, yeah, my whatever my wife say goes. But all the time they had been still messing with each other behind my back. And when I found out, I left. So
But let me
yeah.
ask you, do you think that was fair that she couldn't have nobody, but then you're
Right,
married?
exactly. That was my question. Why couldn't she?
Yeah, because okay, if you didn't want it, that's something you should have said. I brought this to you. He went and got her. He knew her. All the time they had been cheating on me anyway, which I didn't know it. Okay, that's fine. I didn't know it when I didn't find out until after me and him, separated. But yes, that was fair because that was our boundaries. That's what we all spoke on. We all had agreement to this. At any point, when I bring that to you and say, hey, you can only have sex with my husband, only me and my husband. Now, if you choose that you want to have sex with someone else, then let us know because you can't do that. And
And
she was okay with that.
you said she had to come to you. She couldn't cook, and she had to come to you for clothes and stuff.
Like if she wanted something, she couldn't go to my husband. She had to come to me. No, anything that came out of our bank account, it came through me.
Oh, so
Yes,
she
it
didn't
came.
work. She didn't work.
No, she didn't work.
Oh,
No, she didn't
I,
work.
I'm gonna be honest, Terry. She sounded like a living sex slave. She couldn't do nothing.
No, it
That's
was
exactly
nothing
what it
like that.
sounds like.
No, no,
Yeah,
it
that's
wasn't. She
exactly
could
what
have
it
worked if
sounds
she
like.
wanted to work. She didn't work. When I met her, she didn't work. She lived with him, which I didn't understand. Why was you cheating on me with somebody that didn't have a pot to piss in and when to throw it out of? But she did not work. The girl works now. She's a sweetheart. But no, she went. We didn't have sex like that all the time. We went places. We did things. Her and my husband went places. They did things. I didn't
She
care
wasn't.
about none of that.
She wasn't
You know,
satisfied. She probably wasn't satisfied, and
she
probably
probably wasn't, and
sounded
that's
like her
that's on
value
her.
was sex. Like she
Well,
felt like that's all her value was to you all.
so if no, because I didn't sleep with them all the time. I didn't. I was going through something like physically. I was going through having a hysterectomy and all of that. So
Mhm.
I felt like since I couldn't have sex with my husband, I'll bring someone else in. So that's how it all started, and she agreed to it.
Oh,
But she wanted my husband for herself. So when they started, they were still sleeping with each other behind my back. After I put her out, then it was time for me to go. I'm gonna eliminate myself from this equation because it ain't about me anymore. She agreed to it because she was with my husband openly.
so she
Like I
was with
said,
him before you moved. She was with him before you moved her in, right? So that's he
right. And I
already
didn't
knew
see.
what
I
it
didn't know
was.
none of that. I didn't know none of that. I didn't know
You
none of
didn't
that
you didn't question
until
him. You didn't ask him, well, hey, why her? What did you choose her from? How
Oh,
did
I
you
did
know her?
all of that. No, 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 no. I did all of that. I did. I asked him why did you choose her? Because she smoked, she did drugs. I didn't do none of that. And he said because he had been knowing her and he gave me some bullshit ass story. But I know she smoked and she did stuff that I didn't do. So I understood the attraction, you know. But that didn't change my mind to make me want to smoke or none of that. Hell no. I just moved on. I left, and it is what it is.
That's an interesting
No, she was definitely not a sex slave. She can come and go as she wants. She had keys to the house. She can come and go as she wants. It was just if you was having sex, it had to be with my husband. I think I had sex with him twice out the whole 2 years.
Oh, well,
It
let me
was
ask
just
you
So
this.
Terry,
So why
did
did
you
you get
is this
mad when you found out they were messing around behind your back? They were doing it in your face under your roof anyway. So why did it matter if they were doing it outside of it? Is it because you didn't know about it?
one, yes, one, because you went against everything that we agreed to. And two, I'm not trying to have no sexual diseases. No, hell no. No, no, no. I gave you an opportunity to be with this woman while we was together, and you fucked that up. It's just like if I say, hey, babe, here's $1,000. Go buy whatever you want. Now only two people in the house is me and you. I come back and it's 500 left on the table, and I say, hey, what you buy with the thousand? What did you buy with 500? Why lie about it? What I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Why lie about it? If you wanted to continue to sleep with her because I wasn't having sex with you, that's fine. But at least be honest with me. So if I did want to have sex with you, we can use protection. But that's not what he did. So it was like, okay, well, I gotta go. Like, no, I gotta go. Mm-mm.
So basically, Terry, you didn't do this for yourself anyway. You did this for him. That's
I
what it
did it
sounds
for
like.
him. Yes, I
Right.
definitely did it for him because me going through having a hysterectomy, it was really a depressing moment for me. Because I read up on it. I was in a group to where people had hysterectomy and they was telling me their stories about not feeling sexually adequate with their mate or whatever. I went through a really deep part of depression, so I felt like, okay, I can't have sex with him. Let me bring somebody else in. Me and him was gonna go places. My best friend, she does swinging. I used to help her with parties. We went out of town. We did it all. And then when he brought her up, I was like, sure, I'll meet her. He was like, babe, I think I found someone. I said, where did you meet her at? He was like, the strip club. Not knowing that they was going to the strip club, I felt that a lot after the fact.
Yeah,
And I
he
was
was
like,
already fucking with
damn,
her,
he was
Terry.
already, yeah, he was
Yeah.
already messing with her, which was fine. I didn't have no problem when she was under my roof. They slept in the same room. They took baths together. They took showers together. Did none of that bother me. As long as my husband and my household was happy, I was happy. But when she started sleeping with someone else and I found out about it, it became a problem. It definitely
So
became a problem.
okay. So
But
besides that bad story there, have you done it positive, like what, okay, this is something that you want and it worked out? Because that wasn't anything that you want. Yeah, you was
So
in it, but I
yes,
feel like you
okay.
was forced
So
in it.
let me tell y'all about this. So when I left him, I had met somebody out of town in Detroit. I met somebody through a mutual friend. Get to Detroit. When I left my husband and her, because I left her standing in my house. I own a house in St. Louis. I live in Louisville now. My daddy gave me his house when he got remarried. So I left him there. Now my sister has the house. But long story short, I moved to Detroit. So, me and my girl sitting up, been together 5 years. This one I literally just broke up with not too long ago. Been together 5 years. In this 5 years, one day she woke up and she was like, babe, have you ever thought about, now I never told her nothing about me and my husband. She knew I was married, but I never told her about this story. None of that. She knows now, but so she was like, have you ever thought about, being in a threesome? And I was like, I've done threesomes before. Why? Is that what you want? And she was like, not if you don't want it. I was like, no, because I already know what I just went through, right?
Right.
So I asked her, I said, have you ever heard of polyamorous? So we looked it up together. We even watched it on TV. I think it's on Netflix or one of those channels.
There's a show
If
on TLC too called Seeking Sister Wife or something.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
it's that's not it. But it's called polyamorous. If you pull the word polyamorous up in your search thing on TV, if you got a smart TV, it might come up. But long story short, we decided to do it. I wanted to because I felt like, damn, I'm introducing her into something that I want. I'm in love with this woman. Like this bitch could have told me the sky was green, and I'm looking at it, seeing that it's blue. I would have believed her. I started smoking weed, guys. I'm 50 years old. I've never smoked weed a day in my fucking life. I started doing things in Michigan. Everybody was like, this your alter ego. My family, my best friends, everybody tripping on me because I'm telling them what I'm doing. Like I'm high guy. I called my son one day saying, how do you get on high? They like, mama, you smoke? You smoke? And I'm like, guys, please don't judge me. But this how in love I was with this girl. So this woman. Um, so we get this chick. Guess what? She's the male version of my husband. I mean, the woman version of my husband. This bitch was cheating on me all the time with this girl that we brought in the house. It devastated me. It broke my heart. I cried. It was nothing I can do because I was so in love with her that I just let it go on in the house. Like she stayed with us. No matter what my girlfriend said, it was okay. It was okay. But and I think like now because we've been broke up like her mom died in April 20th, and I dropped everything to go be with her, and my mother died 3 weeks later, and she never showed up. She never called me after I told her my mom died. She told me that same day, well, I'm finna put Princess down, and she put our dog down because our dog was sick, but she put her down on the day my mom died, and she didn't show up to the funeral. And it's just like, damn, I literally just stopped calling her. She wouldn't return none of my calls. So yeah, I did it again thinking that, okay, you know, it's gonna be better because I'm doing it with somebody I want to do it with a woman, and I'm in love with her, and we can, do this together. No, it didn't work out.
Yeah,
So
maybe next time you need to do
it
interview.
ain't gonna be no damn
Y'all
next
need to
time.
interview.
Shit,
It ain't gonna be
fuck
no
that.
next time, Terry.
No, fuck that. I done tried it with a man. I done tried it with a woman. No, no. I want to meet somebody that wants me, that thinks I'm the world. I'm a great cook. I enjoy cooking. I work 2 jobs. I have 2 awesome jobs. I'm a nurse and I'm a pharmacy technician. I make my own money. I don't need nobody's money. I don't need you. I want you. It's a big difference. I can buy everything I want that I want. I got from Gucci purses to Louis Vuitton. No, none of that shit mean nothing to me. I got it because that's what I like. I want a relationship. I want a real relationship.
Where
And
you
the
live,
last
Terry?
I live in Louisville, Kentucky. The last real relationship I had, my baby died of cancer. That was the last real. I was with somebody for 9 years, and that was the best relationship I've ever had. I'm longevity on my jobs. Longevity. I'm longevity in my relationship. So right now, that'll never happen again. If she even think about asking me about a threesome, I might break up with her. No, I'm good.
Where
No,
Rush at?
no, I'm good.
Well, Tara, I just got a text somebody saying that they want to meet you.
Could be.
I,
Could be.
I'm serious. Let me
Somebody,
see.
Uh,
Let me
no, I'm not sure, but somebody did text say they want to meet Terry. So
oh,
we
that
gonna
is
have
Terry,
so
to
you ran
sweet.
your resume down. You
we
got
gonna
all
have
these careers and
we gonna have to plan a
I
trip,
mean,
Terry.
what you thought?
You
Oh,
ain't never been
guys.
in Kentucky, so
Yeah,
you said you in Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky.
I
Yeah,
live in
so
Louisville,
we going out
Kentucky.
that way.
I
Yeah, well, we
travel
gotta get
anywhere.
Plan a trip.
I travel anywhere. I'm good on traveling. I'll go anywhere. I'm going to Vegas next week, and then I mean next month, and then I'm going to Maryland in September for my best friend's birthday. So yeah, no.
We gonna have to come out there and
Yeah,
meet you,
we
Terry.
want to see Kentucky. We ain't never been there, so we gonna
Oh
bring the cousin.
wow, y'all will love it here. We have so many. Well, I only been here a year, guys. My job transferred me here, so I was a traveling nurse. I'm just a CNA, but I was a traveling nurse. And when I got here, I fell in love with it. So I was like, I don't want to travel no more. And
Oh, you're a traveling nurse, Terry.
yeah, I was. I was.
That's
I just stopped when I moved here because it was beautiful. I loved it. The money is awesome, and I'm getting ready to buy a house. My birthday is in November, and that's gonna be my birthday present,
Terry,
a
when your
house.
birthday? What's your
November
birthday?
November 19th.
Oh, I'm November 25th.
Okay,
And
okay.
I'm
You're a
November
Sag, right?
1st.
But you a
The,
Scorpio. I'm a
yeah, I'm a
Sagittarius.
Scorpio. You a Sag. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
Scorpio. I'm
Oh,
the
you a
first.
Scorpio? Okay, okay. The November the 1st. Okay. That's what's up. Scorpios and Sags in the house. Right. And this is the killing point. My ex who just dogged me was a Sag. Her birthday was December the 7th, bitch. But no, no, I wish her well in whatever she do. I don't hold no grudges because it is what it is. I allow the stuff to happen. So it's no reason to hold grudges. You'll never get nowhere holding grudges.
We're going to
Yeah.
Kentucky. Woo.
Yeah. Y'all all should come to Kentucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look up some flights right now.
what part of Kentucky are you in?
Huh?
What part of Kentucky are you in?
What
Louisville.
point? Louisville.
Uh
Louisville, Kentucky.
oh.
hmm
Oh, look.
I'm in the heart of everything. We got the Muhammad Ali Museum here.
I
We got a lot of stuff here that's nice. The Kentucky Derby is here.
Right.
Our Pride is next month in September. I'm looking forward to that.
September what?
I want to say the 18th or the 19th. It's the weekend, the second weekend in September.
Is it an urban pride?
Yeah,
Oh,
nothing.
yeah, yeah.
You got your Atlanta pride.
Now that's where I didn't go to Atlanta Pride this year, but I normally go every year. I go to Chicago, Atlanta. I go to Canada. Canada Pride, guys, is off the chain. Canada Pride is just stupid. Like it's beautiful. Like literally, it's nice, and the women there is gorgeous. So yeah.
Okay, so Terry has.
I thought everybody where y'all live at, because everybody, all of y'all from the same town, right? Everybody that's been on here, all of y'all from the same town?
we from the same state but different cities.
Right, my point. Like, everybody, too, for whoever said they wanted to meet me, tell them I'm gay. So it's no question. All of y'all, every last one of y'all said y'all don't date nothing but straight women. It's nothing straight about me but my hair, I guess. And that ain't even straight because it's locks. So shit, no, no, I'm not straight at all.
They probably about the time, man. I'm about to tell you what they say.
Who?
They probably about to chime in on the text.
Oh.
Well, this has been an interesting conversation.
It's yeah, it has been because you know about looking at a person, you'll never know what they've been through or what they're going through. Everybody has a testimony or a story. You know what I'm saying? You never know what a person going through, but to have somebody in your relationship, it could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, look, text this came through, Terry. They said that they like gay. They like gay.
they like they like gay gay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so they can call me.
All right.
Okay, we had a few more comments. I'm sorry behind on the comments.
Where the heck you been?
Kendra, Doc Morgan loves another comment. So for her, it's more synchronicity than
Synchronicity.
yeah, just them, not women in general. I don't know. So
No,
I was out. I'm sorry, I had to
I
step
think
away.
I think she may be talking about me. So
Yeah,
it's
she's
yeah,
talking about
I
her.
don't yeah, it's I don't want to date another woman. Film, film, what they is, film, studs, butch, um,
Hmm.
straight, I don't know. Whatever they no, it's a no for me.
It's a no for her, guys. Let's see. Bald head and tatted. No, dog. I'm
When you cut them
gonna
dread, if you gotta cut them
I'm
dread, you gotta
no,
change
look
it.
how long it is. I'm gonna be there with these dreads. Mm.
I guess Tanya said something.
Huh?
Oh
Huh?
yeah.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Kendra said I'm with your T.
Mm-hmm.
Look
I
at
don't know
we
what
don't know
part.
what part it was.
I
Oh
don't know
look,
what
there you
part it
go.
was
There,
either.
there
I'm
you go.
sorry, Ken.
Right there, Terry.
Huh?
Oh,
It was
back.
all of it.
Hey
Hey
Terry,
Terry.
it's Kendra.
Hey,
But somebody say, "Hey, Terry."
Yeah, Kendra.
yeah, Kendra. That's a nice name, Kendra.
Kendra Sims.
Kendra.
Yeah, Kendra Sims. All right. Well, I'm glad
Y'all
y'all.
had a good show tonight.
Yeah, I'm
It
glad
was. It was
Kind
an
of breaking
awesome
up.
show.
I appreciate everybody, bro. I appreciate everybody and everything on here. Thank
Well,
y'all.
tell your friend that if they look me up on Messenger, my name is Terry Love.
Okay, Terry, this is not to do this for the
This is
love of
Terry
Terry.
show.
For the love of Terry.
I
Name
don't
me
know where
Terry
you. I don't
Love.
know where you
I
been,
got
but
a whole
Terry
other
has
show
ran
now,
down
Terry.
her
Thank you.
resume. Terry has
Don't
ran
do
down her
that, T.
resume.
Don't do
You read
that,
that
T.
resume?
She's
No,
a she's
no.
a traveling nurse. She
T.
makes
No,
all the
I
money.
did.
She's a pharmacy tech. She travels all across the world. She's
Thirst
international.
tap,
She's
thirst trap
open.
Sundays.
She's in Kentucky. She can show you a good time. Get Terry
Wait,
up.
Tim.
I mean,
T, okay.
Terry got it going on.
All right,
Terry.
I had to work to get where I'm at today, so I'm proud of myself. Yes,
Right.
a black
That's
woman
right.
that's doing it. I'm very proud of myself. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I'm I struggle to get where I'm at today. Yeah.
Right.
Toot. All right, I'm about to drop y'all off. We're going to get on the party here. Thank you. Peace out. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tanya. All right. Thank you, Dread and Betty. All right, Terry, thank you so much.
Okay.
All right. Just cut people off so get about a chance to
say goodbye. All right. Have a good night. Talk to y'all later. We'll be back every twice a week. I'm out.